gotta fly like an eagle and go high. But what's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky. Oh, holding you back. You finally gotta reach for the sky. I was born to succeed, not to be a spoken or real. Told myself there's more to this than just waking up when I feel. So I made a commitment to turn my earnings up. Couldn't see myself as an employee that still couldn't. Looked in the mirror, saw a spark in my eye. Knew I had to hustle and stop living a lie. I packed my dreams in a suitcase, took the first train. I'm headed for the horizon with success is no doubt. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky. What's holding you back? You gotta fly like an eagle and go high. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky. Oh, holding you back. You finally gotta reach for the sky.
Greetings and welcome to another edition of What's Holding You Back. My name is Rob McCray from the Business Building Network, and I am so excited for the program that we have in store for you this afternoon, this evening, this morning, depending on where in the world you are watching us from. It's going to be a wonderful time in the presence of one another, as we are going to be doing a very special live training on how to start your own online business. And this is definitely the time and season, if you have not already done so, to get a business started for yourself. So we're going to get into that in just a few minutes. But before we do, let us just give out some greetings to our guests that have joined us and come on board. So I want to give greetings to my wonderful wife who has joined us, Sister Althea. Blessings. Thank you so much for joining us. And we thank you for being a part of the broadcast this evening. And I see our co-host, our wonderful co-host for this evening and every evening here on What's Holding You Back, our very own Christine Allen from Clear Ambitions. Blessings, my sis. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's very, very nice to be here. I love the topic ahead, the conversation ahead. So let's go. Let's go. It's you time. What's holding you back, people?
All right. All right. Let there be no restraints. We're going to break off all of those chains so that nothing can hold you back. All right, so yes, as mentioned previously, we're going to have a live training on how to start your very own online business. And as I was saying, this is the time and season to go ahead and do so if you have not already done so. With all of the turmoil that is going on in this country, and I'm not sure in your neck of the woods, but Christine, you are there in Canada, so you can tell us a little bit more about the economical state over there. But as it goes here in the U.S., inflation is up, prices are going up on everything, and pretty soon, if we're not very careful, we're going to be in a state where we're not going to be able to sustain ourselves. So you have to have another source of income coming in for yourself and your family. So Christine, tell us about the economy there in Canada.
Well, it's I there's not much to say. I think there's a science behind supply and demand, and this is what we're talking about here and what's holding you back. So let's look and see where the demand is and see if we can meet those demands, and that's basically the 101 on sales and income, right? As we look at today's climate, we're looking at what's holding you back. I love the mindset that we're not looking at what we can't do or what the obstacles are. We're looking, okay, what's ahead? What's the next move? Let's be agile and pivot. So as we pivot today on today's conversation, Rob, starting your own business, how to do that. And there's some great ideas, but they're not going to make you money.
This is true.
So
you have to put some plans in action, and then you will start to see some results. And that's what we are here for.
Exactly. If you have some great ideas, especially, and unfortunately, the cutbacks and so forth on community funding for nonprofit organizations, it's getting more and more evident that that's not an area in which many folks are going to go into, because you won't see the results, you won't see the income, the additional income that you require. So as we're going into this mindset about starting your own business, let's go start a business that, again, in the mindset of supply and demand. What's out, what's a need, and how can you meet it reasonable for you to get the volume as well that you need for that turnover.
Absolutely. Great advice, Christine. Thank you so much. Auntie Bob checking in also out of Canada. Blessings, my dear. Good to have you with us. And she says, that's correct. Another source of income will always be helpful. So, yes. So that's going to be our focus of discussion for today. And we're going to do a live training on that. So please, as you're checking in, please leave us a comment. Let us know where you're checking in from. We would love to greet you, acknowledge you, and welcome you to another edition of What's Holding You Back. And if you missed the broadcast last week, oh wow, we had a phenomenal time. We brought back Dr. Tahira Lee.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and we had a wonderful discussion about do you know your true self-worth, your true value. And in her program, in her schooling program that she has, that is a basic requirement in planting that seed in her students, in the people in which she is dealing with, to let them know that they are more than worthy in anything that they do. And as long as we're planting those positive seeds and we get that into their mindset, then they can believe and achieve anything that they put their heart to. But when they're getting a bunch of negative feedback and negative comments, subconsciously, that has great negative impact on their lives. So
Right.
those are some of the things that we are starting to understand and realize now as we're in our adult stages, that those negative words that were spoken over our lives have subconsciously sabotaged us from getting through that ceiling in which we have a limit that has been placed on us. And we're trying to figure out, why am I just stuck at a certain place? It seems like it's a glass ceiling that I just can't quite punch through. But it's because of that subconscious belief that has been planted in our heads from our early childhood days.
Wow.
Now we have to reprogram ourselves and make it known that you are capable, you are worthy, and you can accomplish anything in which you put your mind to. All you have to do is just believe, believe, believe.
Believe it, and believe that anything is possible when you have the right support, the right team around you. So important, Rob, that you can have that belief. And so we are all about supporting folks that we don't know under the sounds of our voices every week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. on What's Holding You Back.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. We are your virtual cheerleaders.
All right. All right. So let us get into the training for today. And we're going to start off with, all right. So when it comes to setting yourself up for success, you have to have an environment that is going to be conducive to producing positive results.
There you go.
Yes, wherever you're going to have your workspace, regardless if that's your bedroom, your kitchen table, your dining room table, your basement, whatever that is for you, the first thing we want you to do, clean up your workspace, right? Make it an environment that is very pleasing to your eyes. You have some pictures up, some what we call, Christine, the vision board, right? I know you spoke about that last week when your daughter was telling you about the vision board.
Yes.
But yes, that is very, very important. So the first thing you see when you come into your workspace, it should be something that's going to inspire you. and motivate you. This is my goal and the dreams that I have for myself. So put that on your vision board and let it be a reference point to you each and every day. And so when you look at that, that gives you your inspiration to say, yes, that is mine. I'm claiming it, and so shall it be.
Wow. All right. All right. Very inspirational and so, so good to see that picture. I just look at it and you feel like you're ready to take on the world. You're ready to be so productive, you
Yeah,
know. Yeah, ideas afloat. This is a clean, natural lighting. So
yeah,
important.
right, right. And get you a nice fragrance in there as well.
Okay.
Um, someone was telling me about the scent of lavender, uh,
Mm-hmm.
in a very calmed and relaxed state. So whatever it is that scent for you, that
Yeah.
put in that place in which you want to be, make sure you put that into your workspace, right? You want to be inspired. You want to feel calm. You want to feel soothing. You want to feel relaxed. You want to feel ambitious. Whatever it is for you, get that scent in your workspace that's going to do that for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All
This is
right.
great. It's great inspiration. So we have the workspace, and now what's next? We're talking about businesses, how to get started, how to get inspired. Let's inspire someone. Inspiring workplaces. Yes.
Absolutely. Let me just give a couple of quick shout outs. We have my brother Patrick, who's joined us. Blessings, my brother. Good to have you with us. And we also have our sister Yvette Bolden from Bold Nutrition Consulting. She was a previous guest here on the broadcast. So,
Oh yeah.
greetings to you all, and thank you for being a part of the broadcast this evening. And please, as you're tuning in, just type in the chat where you're tuning in from. We would love to acknowledge you and welcome you to the broadcast. All right.
Okay.
So, and now that we have our workspace cleaned out, we have it decluttered because we have to have a clear mind. And in order to have a clear mind, we have to have a what? A clear workspace.
Clear
All
workspace. That's right. That's right, Rob.
all
All
right.
right.
So,
Okay.
yes. Now that we have our workplace cleaned out, well, that's going to be on your list of to do things for hopefully tonight. And then tomorrow you can start out afresh. All right. All right. So now we also need to create a calendar and a to-do list. So you should be starting off each and every day with a list of goals that you need to complete for that particular day. I shouldn't say goals. I should say task or
Yeah.
assignments, right?
Okay.
That
Okay.
you need to complete for that particular day, right?
Mhm.
And I'm also, let me share our I have a PDF file that you can download. And yes, you can download this file, print it out, and
Okay.
use this as your to-do list and your check off, and start to put some of these things in place and make sure you're listing each and everything that you need to do for
Mhm.
each day. And as you complete it, check it off. Mission complete, assignment complete, and then move on to the next.
That
Small
sounds
baby
good.
steps. Yes.
Mhm.
You're not going to be trying to kill yourself the first couple of days out. We want to make sure you're making incremental steps and
Yeah.
you're seeing positive results. How? By completing these small and simple tasks, right?
Mhm.
So each and every time you complete something, you check it off, you feel good about yourself. Like, okay, I accomplished something today. So
Wow.
it's putting me in a better place so that I can reach my ultimate goal. So it's the little baby steps that we take along the journey that is going to get us to that place in which we ultimately want to be. All right. So let me know if you're seeing that PDF file there in your comments section, and you can download that to your computer and print it out for yourself and create your checklist. All right, so let me know if you're not seeing that, and then I will post it in the comments where it needs to be. All right, so that's lesson 2. All right, so now let's get into the nitty gritty.
Okay.
So, what type of business do you want to start? So, this is going to be a big hang up for a lot of you guys, but
Mm,
don't let it be so. Why? Because we're going to focus on something that you are already doing, something that you are doing pretty much on a daily basis, something that you enjoy doing, and something that you are passionate about.
mm,
Why? Because you're going to continue to do it because it is something that is a part of you. And as
okay.
long as you are consistent in doing something, you will start to produce results, right? So as long as it is you're following your passion, something
Mhm.
which you enjoy doing, you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor. And we're going to show you how we're going to monetize this passion or this thing in which you love to do and
Mhm.
how to make another stream of income from it. All right. So just follow your passion, whatever that is for you, write it down, and then we're going to show you how you can be able to monetize that.
Branding. Wow.
Yes. All right. So now let's talk a little bit
Yeah.
about branding. And when we talk about branding, we want to put name association with your particular type of business, right? So you can be a self brand, meaning you can have your own personal name as the name of your business, or you can name your business according to what that particular type of business is, or something that is near and dear to your heart. So just keep in mind when you're creating the brand of your business, you want to focus on what are the keywords associated with your particular type of business. So
Mhm.
let's say you want to get into coaching, right? So some of the keywords associated with coaching would be a mentor, uh, a teacher,
Mhm.
thing along those lines, right?
Mhm.
So you want to make sure that when you're naming that particular business, that the name has some descriptive qualities in the branding of this particular name of your business. So then when we get to the place where we go to create a domain name for your business,
Mhm.
it's going to come up and register for that particular type of business and that particular brand. So it is very important that you figure out what are the keywords. You can do a Google search
Yes.
for keywords pertaining to that particular type of business or the name of your business. And then it's going to give you a list. And then you want to make sure that those keywords that are listed are aligning with the particular business that you are entertaining, starting, or have already been involved with.
Mm.
So that is the branding process. All right. All right. So now, when we talk of the types of business and the business structure, I'm going to hand this over to you, Christine. That this is your field of expertise, so you can tell us a little bit more about the different types of business structures.
Okay, so we know most of the viewers already have an idea about this, and we're going to go through the 7 options. So
Mhm.
the 7 options with sole proprietorship, that's you and yours, you, me, myself, and I business. That's a sole proprietorship. A solopreneur. Uh, you know, they have the partnerships, of course, which is like into a marriage. I always say that your business partner, get to know them like you would closer than a brother. Okay, this is 50-50 by most parts. It could be 60-40 a partnership, could be even 90-10 for whatever reason. But
Mhm.
nevertheless, that person has a portion of your corporation. Limited partnership, I
Mhm.
just hinted at that as well, where you have the percentages that are skewed. So limited partnership could even be 3 people. It could be your corporation is sponsored by another company, so you're a subsidiary,
Okay.
right? So you have limited partnerships. Let's say you have a situation where there's four brothers coming
Mm.
together, and there's a partnership there, and then the limited speaks for itself, right? So it's not equal shares and so forth. And
Okay.
then the corporation speaks for itself. Again, it's a corporation where you can have the corporation as a proprietor. Sole proprietors are in it's this is sort of overlap here because you can have any one of the four that are on top.
Mm-hmm.
You can have it as an LLC. A sole proprietor can have their LLC. The partnerships can have it as a nonprofit as well. It's a type of relationship that you have with your board, right? And then a co-op can be a partnership. It could be a corporation. So the types of businesses, it depends on what services you want to give. That's a decision that you make, right? They all speak for themselves, but in regards to what you're selling, how you're selling it, and who you're selling it to, then you come down to whether or not what model serves you best.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Thank you so much, Christine, for sharing that information. And we have our sister Vern, Elevate with Vern in the building. Blessings, sis. So good to have you with us. And Vern was saying, next time I will ask you to speak at our business event. Wow.
Yes,
Thanks so
that's
much, Vern.
awesome.
Would love to do so. Would love to do so. And please, if you have not already done so, please go
Mhm.
to Vern's YouTube channel, which is Elevate with Vern. She is a phenomenal teacher, a YouTube teacher.
Absolutely.
She's my go-to person for YouTube and how to build up a YouTube channel and
Mm-hmm.
get monetized. So that's something else that we need to speak upon. I'm glad you came on, Vern. So again, YouTube can be another income stream for you. As
Mm-hmm.
my brother, Righteous Life with Patrick, brother Patrick, he just started his YouTube channel not too long ago, and he's already over, I believe, 2,000 subscribers.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, he is
Wow,
doing it.
very good.
I hope you're monetized, my brother, but if not, you will be there very soon. But it just goes to show, with hard work and
Mhm.
consistency, he's putting out like videos every day or every other day, and
That's
he's
it.
finally starting to get that reach, those views, those subscribers, and that's going to be another income stream for him, and it can be another income stream for you. It's all about being consistent, putting out good content, and
Uh-huh.
finding your niche, finding your audience. There are so many people out there looking
Mm-hmm.
for your type of content, your type of business, what you are passionate about. But if you're not putting that information out there, how are you going to be able to find you? So it is very important that you use all of your different social media sites, all of these different platforms. These are a way for you to brand yourself, to get
Mm-hmm.
your word out there, get your message out there, and it's going to start to produce another income stream for you.
That's great advice. I think in regards to the discipline, what I'm hearing is that the discipline plays off. It takes a lot to
Oh, yeah,
put content out on a regular basis.
it
So
does.
that energy that you're spending, you know, thinking about doing something, just do it.
That's right.
And here you have Patrick as an example.
Mhm.
In short period of time, the amount of viewers.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I
telling
was
you.
blown away. I just every time I watch his video, his subscriber was up 100 points, 100 points, 100 persons, 200 persons, 300 persons, and then he went over 1K, and then he went over 2K. I'm like, wow! And then to see the views on his channel, it was phenomenal. So I'm so proud of that brother. And yeah, I'm just, thankful and cheering you on. I'm cheering you on, brother. Keep it going. Keep it the great work. And yeah, we want to continue to see great results coming from you and Vern as well. Elevate with Vern. So yes, like I said, even if you're shy, like most of us are when we first come out into the social media space, you can create videos where you don't even have to be on camera. You can record other people. You can record your screen and just be talking over the screen while you're showing your slides,
Mm,
like we're doing now. There's so many different ways that you can get your message out there. But the
mhm.
most important part is you have to take action. And by taking those actions, you will start to see results.
All right. So here we have uh, boost social media presence. And so, Rob, I
Yes.
know that's your wheelhouse. You spoke about this, and
Mhm.
connecting with a business building network is the best way to do that. Doing it on your own, you will get overwhelmed. It will over. It's an avalanche of methods and techniques that, especially if you're a solopreneur, which most of our viewers are, you
Yes.
will definitely you need that support for. So reach out to Rob and Business Building Network to boost your social media presence.
Appreciate that so much, Christine.
Mm.
But yes, it is very important that you create and build a social media presence. And you need to be on as many social media sites as you can handle or maintain. And
Yeah.
as Christine was saying, it can be very overwhelming and very time consuming trying to deal with all of these social media sites. But you have to at least um, create a presence or create a page on these different sites, these different platforms to get your message and your content out there because you don't know where your audience is going to be at. So,
Mhm.
as many platforms as you can be on, I should say, the better it's going to be for you. It's going to completely um, help you produce greater results.
Right.
So, you also need to have some tools in place so we can automate the process when it comes to posting on these different social media sites. And that's where we can come into play and we can create these I don't want to say bots, but they're apps that we use to push your content out to all of your different social media sites with
Absolutely.
different images and different video content to get
Hmm.
your message across, but it doesn't appear to be redundant. We're not sharing the same identical information. It's going to be edited and changed up a little bit so it doesn't look the same to everyone. But just know that your content is going to be getting out there to the masses, and those that are attracted by it will start to connect with you. They're going to reach out to you, and they're going to become a part of your tribe or a part of your room of associates that want to be a part of what you are doing. And so this is just another means in which you're going to get exposure and name recognition. And when we talked about your branding, this is a part of that process.
Hmm.
Get your name out there to the masses so that they can become aware of what it is that you have to offer. And if it's something that is intriguing to them, then more than likely they will want to be a part of your business and what you are doing. So, yes, it is very important that you create that social media presence. All right, so we're going to pause the training here for today,
Hmm.
and we're going to continue on next week at 6 p.m. We're going to get into the more technical and more advanced stuff. We're going to talk about creating a lead capture page so that when you're putting out your content, and people have an interest in what it is that you're promoting or just the information that you're sharing, and they want to receive more information from you, they can click on your lead capture page, put in their contact information so that you can email them that information so they can get the training for themselves. And this is going to do for you,
Hmm.
this is going to build up your your tribe, so to speak, of those
Right.
people that are looking for information from you. And
Mhm.
these individuals will ultimately become your customers because they're going to want more information. And then that's how you're going to build up your list. And as we always say, that the money is in the list. So you have to make sure you are building up your email list, your
Wow.
text marketing list. You have to have a way to communicate with your audience, your viewers, online and offline. And that's going to be a great way to produce another income stream for you as well.
Oh,
So we'll
wow.
get to that next week. Yes, as I stated, the money is in your list. And we're
Mm.
going to go over the payment processors, how to automate the delivery of your products and your services. And then we're going to talk about some AI software. Yes, yeah, AI is really taking over. So if you are not using it, you're doing yourself a big disservice. So we're going to be sharing some tools that you can use and put in place, which will automate some of the works that you are doing and take a lot of the burden off of you, and so that you're not wasting a lot of your time in putting out content and other activities that you need to be doing. The AI will be able to do that for you, save you a lot of time, and be more efficient in doing so. All right.
Okay. So it looks like in regards to just circling back to the beginning of the conversation, when
Hmm.
we have starting a business that you're passionate about, but looking for one that's going to yield paying the bills, yield benefit for you and your family. The time that you're spending away from your time, you're
Hmm.
spending away from family, activities and so forth, and spending on your business, you have to see a return on your investment.
Absolutely.
And they, meaning whoever it is that's supporting you indirectly or directly, will appreciate to see all the time that you're spending away,
Hmm.
um, from the family and activities and so forth to build a business. Then what are the benefits? So there has to be a return on your investment.
Has
Following
to.
your passion, yes, following your passion is at this day and age is a nice to have. If you
Yes.
can find something that can actually put food on the table, to be frank,
Hmm.
um, and gas in the car for the, I'm talking about the average Sally's like myself and the average Joes like you, Rob.
I'm not a
Nostalgia,
jerk.
nostalgia Joe. So, so, so I'm thinking in regards to
Yes.
um, just being practical, being
Right.
intentional, as
Hmm.
as you rightly said, it is going to stretch our imaginations, but we can do it. We're resilient. We're humans. We've gone through a lot of history, and this is just a chapter. All
That's it.
right, it's
It's
just
just
a chapter.
updates.
Let's end
Mhm.
strong. Let's you're the author of your own story.
Come
So
on.
what are they going to say about you?
Mm.
Right? So, nevertheless, we were using AI as a tool. Who invented AI? Well, humans. So never. So you're not going to be replaced by anyone. Just like you can't be your fingerprint is unique, so will you be. So
That's right.
let's go forward and get a good story out of this chapter, this era, if you will, in time and season, as you would say, Rob. It was a great conversation. I hope someone was inspired. The workspace, there it goes once more. Your
Yes.
environment, declutter. There's a lot of folks out there that need things that you have in your home that you're not using. I can't emphasize the power of charity in this um, in this broadcast and every broadcast. Maybe I should mention it. The power of charity. Let's
That's right.
declutter. Yeah,
Hmm.
let's declutter and share. Someone, a family, an individual. There's something that you're holding on to in your home that someone else can benefit from. All right, so clean
Clean it out.
and
Clean it out.
clean it up. Clean out your to-do list on daily. Get that check mark.
Yep.
Feel boost your boost your confidence. Do your jumping jacks.
Mhm.
Let's do what we can do.
That's right. So yes, that is your homework assignment for tonight, for this week. Yes. So go ahead, get it done. Clean out, declutter your workspace. Have that vision board set up and put in place. Let that be your inspiration and motivation each and every time you come into your office or your workspace. And like, yes, that is mine right there. So that's going to motivate you and inspire you to get back to work. Let's get it. And don't let nothing hold you back.
Well, you heard it from Rob McCray, Building Business Network. And I'm
Mhm.
Christine Allen from Clear Ambitions. We'll see you next week, Wednesday at 6 p.m. on What's Holding You Back. Bring a friend.
Yes, indeed. And please, if you have not already done so, please subscribe to both of our YouTube channels. Christine's
Absolutely.
YouTube channel is Clear Ambitions, and my YouTube channel is Rob McCray Networking. And also in the chat, I put in a link. We're going to start to create a training series. It has not been completed as of yet, but
Okay.
as soon as that training is released, you can go ahead and sign up now, be put on our email list. And then as soon as the training is complete, we will email it out to you. And it's going to go more in depth in what we are covering today and next week. And it's going to have video tutorials to show you the steps in which you need to take to get everything done. Because I know some of this stuff is going to be new to you, it's going to be somewhat challenging, and I don't want you to become frustrated. We're going to show you. We're going to give you the video tutorials and just follow us step by step. Follow the process. And if you have any further questions, we're going to leave you contact information to reach out to us, and we'll walk you through the process. Our goal and our desire is to see you all succeed,
Oh,
but you
yeah.
have to take the initial step and start to do your part. So we're asking you, start now, declutter your workspace, create your to-do list. It's already there in the chat. Just download it, put it in place, and start to manifest it and let the results speak for themselves.
Well said. We'll see you next week.
All
Have a
right.
good evening, everyone. Like and share the broadcast. Thank you.
Stumbling blocks and they say it's fate. When you burn with passion, won't be swayed. Every mountain, every mile, cover them all with a smile. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky. What's holding you back? You gotta fly like an eagle and go high. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky. Oh, holding you back. You finally gotta reach for the sky.